Hey everybody, this is Josh Johnson from Wisconsin. Today I got Seth Hudala and Abe Fick.
Yes.
And today
It's pronounced a lot of different ways.
So can you spell it? Like no, you don't know how. So if you guys don't know,
school.
Abe, he actually came out of retirement today from Days of Thunder. He was actually a NASCAR spotter. You know, the guy up on top of the trailer.
Old days.
I go, watch left. He's going bottom left. You stay top right. Can you give us a little? Seth, you do it. You mouth your word. You mouth blah blah blah, and he's
All right, Abe, I gotta speak for you.
okay. And he's gonna speak.
So first, can we talk about today's topic before we go too far?
Which
so
is,
people know what we're.
We have a topic.
We do.
Yeah. So
This is take three.
Today's topic is how to take life not so seriously.
For what?
Well, we just find so many people in today's world, they take life so seriously. And they just don't know how to relax and have fun and laugh.
And I think the big thing here is that, well, we'll get to like how we know each other. It's not important, but we all know each other through business, essentially.
Yes.
Okay?
You mean business.
Business. And
Working hard on our jobs.
but in all honesty, I think we're all great workers that do a good job. But we know how to take life not so seriously, but yet be productive. And so what I'm going to say with this is that we all kind of naturally gather towards each other because we all have the same kind of mindset as far as fuck off, do a lot of work though, bust your ass when need be. And you know, especially your sales, so sometimes a good 45-minute talk about deer hunting or life or relationships or whatever is real.
Very real. And
That's all you're going to say?
And it's needed.
Real, very real.
Or customer lunches.
Customer lunches are great.
You know, so the one day after we all went, I was talking to my dad about that. And he's like, you know what? He got kind of amped up about it because he was a sales manager for agronomy. Well, he's a manager and then became sales and whatnot. So he was very amped up about it because he knows how important that is, but people at the business don't understand or become not jealous, but it's good. Like as what we do and stuff, sometimes we don't always get a break, like on the daily. We know we're sitting there eating lunch in the vehicle on the way to the next job. Mm-hmm. Or we don't get one, or we've been there for 16 hours, or we didn't go to bed and then we worked, you know, the next shift too. You know, we worked for 30 hours straight. I mean, I've done that. But we take that one time where we go out to eat, you know, with somebody who takes us out to eat, and we bond and talk about life and anything and everything, and we just get a second to unwind, not think about work. And you know what? When you go back to work, it's pretty hard to get back to work after, you know, you let that pie sink in. But Seth, I think you do a great job at your job, and you just know how to spin it off right. And then
You're the first one that's ever told him that.
Bold.
I'm going to let that soak in a little bit because right.
Hold on, can you pop his head because
right.
It is growing
I
profusely.
can feel it expanding as we talk.
But and then Abe, you know, you come in and you're like,
I don't do anything well.
Yeah, so this is his.
But at least you get that. You tell people that up front.
Hey, it's up front.
So the expectation is, here's the ground, it's right there. So you're over exceeding right away.
Well, slightly.
So what got you? We're not gonna say names or anything like that, but what'd you guys do before? Did you go to college for this?
I have a 2-year degree in business management, so that's how I got my start. Thank you very much. Did pass. I have a diploma to prove it.
Where?
You did or didn't?
We're not going to talk about the grades, but
I've been to your apartment. I haven't seen it.
As
internet.
You probably have.
It's an internet school.
Yeah, right?
School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, but that's how I got my start. And then instead of continuing on in school, it wasn't really my preferred path. So I learned better hands-on. So I just jumped out and started working in fishing camps and resorts. And
So yeah, you were talking to me about that. Like, so the first time I met you, no offense, okay,
oh god,
but I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, and then the second time, you're like, hey man, how's the dog track? And you know, because track deer with my dog.
yeah.
And I was like,
it's our first conversation.
that's
Oh,
fucking.
I just thought you creeped on him
yeah,
for a while.
no,
Well, only like 4 hours, but
Oh,
enough to
yeah.
get some good intel, Abe.
but
That's all
you,
you need.
you just like remembered, and I remember like being kind of like, what the fuck? But also like that stood out to me, like that little detail. Like, holy shit, you remembered that. You know, you were personable. But I think the first time I met you, you were like, were you in a like Hawaiian shirt?
I
feel
Is
like
that the
that was
upside
real.
down pineapple shirt he has?
I don't. But he's
I
got to
don't
have
He
even
a.
does
know.
have one.
He's got to have a
That
lady
is true.
to make that apply. You do?
I
He
do.
does.
A woman or
I
a
don't
shirt?
know. I don't know
The
if
shirt.
No, the shirt. I don't know
Pineapple.
if I was wearing that the first time I met you though,
I'm pretty sure.
because we're talking 2 years. I mean,
Yeah.
that's been a long time.
About 2 years.
We have known each other for 2 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's unfortunate.
But that goes back too. That's like minds attract like minds. Like Abe and I, we have a good relationship. We like to joke around, have fun. We get our work done. We communicate. But same with you or a customer basis. You got to be able to get work done, but also maintain some level of fun and comedy and humor.
Is realism the right word? Is that the word?
Yeah,
I'm
you could
thinking?
use realism.
Define realism for my education purpose.
Abe, he was looking at you.
Don't put him
Next.
on the
Well-
spot. Abe, do you know?
Next.
He pipes up.
I have Google.
Pat. Pass.
Abe said all the above.
Hey Siri, define Google. Or yours is probably Samsung, aren't you?
Yes.
God, that's gross.
No.
Abe is a proud Android user, just like myself.
farmers stick to the
Proud.
androids.
Yep, that's a farmer thing.
Simplicity.
So you farm? Because we keep saying farm. Do you have a farm?
Try.
You're a
That's all you can
wannabe.
do is try.
Oh, I'm just kidding. On top of your full-time job,
Yes.
so you're a hard worker.
No,
So-
I'm just not very smart.
That one time that we went out to eat here, we talked, and you were going to a cattle show, right? And it
Yeah,
seems
was
like
that
it's-
before Denver?
that was Denver.
That was
That was Denver.
Yeah, it was right before Denver.
No, you went
Yeah,
somewhere else
yeah.
with them before your last one, right? Anyways,
yeah, but
it was Denver.
it was before Denver.
So that's something you're pretty passionate about, right?
Yes.
Explain it. How'd you get into it? What do you do? Like, how many head of cattle, if you do?
Oh, I've done it since I was 11.
Really?
Started out, they had a youth program, and I think they still do, through the FSA. You can get a small loan, low interest,
Oh, like a new farmer's loan.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Cattle, sheep,
How many?
goats, whatever.
What do you have then? Beef?
Beef cattle.
How many?
Oh, 20, 25
Really?
cows.
Holy
Yeah,
snikers.
not enough.
Chigali.
Abe doesn't win a lot of competitions, but
he
he's
is-
I will give
He
him
makes
credit.
he attends every one of them.
He's very consistent. He
Being
usually
from-
wins the best showman. Like he gets the award for his
No.
appearance, but
Uh-uh.
his cattle don't always win. But he steals
They
the
don't-
show with his appearance.
They don't have a mullet award, but I think we need
Ooh.
to implement it.
You know,
Yeah, that needs to happen.
I don't know. My buddy, he just started back into showing this year, and he's got a pretty good mullet.
Does he?
He might even beat me on that.
no shit.
Yeah.
Abe,
I'm gonna
you've
have to
been
cut it
growing
off
your
the night before.
like. So when you've almost had a year on your mullet, haven't you? I feel like it was
Yeah,
April.
Last April.
I remember the first time I saw you with your little baby mullet, and I was like, I think that motherfucker's trying to have a mullet. Hell yeah.
Abe, do you think that
Because
your
I've been
mullet?
there when it's way too short and you shouldn't
it's
cut it
terrible.
into a mullet, but you're
did
too
it.
eager.
Yeah, I
and
have
you
to.
do it. I was like, this is my kind
Yeah.
of guy.
I did it
like,
by
I can,
myself.
He did it.
Yeah, same. I can relate. Like this one.
I went
I did
over
it by myself.
well, before a cattle sale. I went over to my mom's house and I tried to get her to cut it.
With the cattle clippers.
I should
Just say
have.
yes.
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 Yeah. And she wouldn't do it.
And he used the shears on his toenails.
Yeah.
Abe, do you think that your hairstyle, in a way, makes people take life not so seriously?
Oh, they sure don't take me so seriously.
But for serious.
I mean, what a great.
I mean, so I did it. and that was pre where I'm at right now. And then I cut it for my job I have right now. And I was kind of disappointed that I did it because I'm like, this is kind of who I am. You know, I can interview well. You know, I can be professional, but it's just a fucking haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and even moving forward with that, sometimes I ponder like, man, maybe I should cut my fucking mullet. You know, so I look professional, but it's just a fucking haircut. It's
The
not
hair
like
does not define the man. It only makes him more of a man, especially when it's a mullet.
100%. That is why I do it. It's my little bit of fun.
I need to get a skullet.
What the fuck is a skullet?
Where you cut that? Right down.
Hey, we can.
Like
The receding
like,
hairline is not helping.
Do what I do. Wear a hat all the time.
True.
Hey, we can
And
make
honestly,
that happen.
I lost my good hat.
My
Well, I didn't
lady-
lose it. It's in my other truck.
My lady, she loves it. It was something that grew on her. At first, she's like, Josh, come on.
That's the whole
But
reason I started.
now
doing
she's
it.
like, please don't cut it. Even for the future endeavors, you know,
Yeah.
she's like, please don't. Like, I like the length and you can shake it.
Yeah.
So here's a real question. You know, I mean, I think every mullet wearer, owner, contemplates it. Are you getting a permit?
If I can get it long enough, I will.
It's long enough.
I don't know.
It.
You think so?
I've done it
Oh,
with
yeah.
less than I had. Like that
Show
I
the
have
viewers,
right now.
Abe. Show the viewers. Give them a little.
Can you flop it a little bit?
Yeah.
Can you
Let's get
go
in
like
there.
this? Go like that. Show them. Yeah. Yeah. And they're all commenting, yes, you have enough. Yes, you have enough.
Just doesn't.
And there's
I don't know.
little rollers too, you know? There's little rollers. Like my son Liam, you know, he got his done, but he got his top done too. I mean, he has no more than I do.
Maybe that's what I'll do for the 1 year mullet anniversary.
And then do
Trim it
yourself
in April.
so it's going to shorten up, just so you know.
Well, yeah.
But you get it wet again,
like
it
everything
curls
else in
right
the winter.
up, and when you do it, it's the coolest thing ever, dude. It really is. You're gonna be driving your 1-ton Dodge, right?
Yeah.
Dodge.
No, he's a Ford man.
I do have a half-ton Ford.
Oh, but you have
And
a
a
1-ton
one-ton
Dodge.
Dodge.
And
And
you're
a
gonna be
Ford
driving
Fiesta.
that Cummins diesel down the road, and you're gonna be like, "Woo!"
I got to get that done.
What? The woo or the?
Well, I got to get it done for this summer. So I can drive through
I'd recommend it.
the
Would
town
you,
with-
Seth? Or what do you think?
He talks about...
I mean, you got the NASCAR look without the perm.
Yeah.
Maybe in the must. Maybe you shouldn't
Maybe I should go into porn.
do it. 100%, dude.
It'll just be a picture of me.
So,
My
real
mustache
This
is
question.
conversation took a weird turn.
If you went into porn,
How to be more positive in your life. Leave it up to Abe Fick.
if you went into porn,
I mean, that's positive.
no, what kind of porn? And be real.
Disappointing.
Disappointing
Is
porn.
there a disappointment category?
Oh, are you talking about in your performance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to...
Okay, fair enough.
So you were going to grow a mullet one time.
You were.
I had this fear that if I walked into a professional setting with a mullet, that it would.
See, now you're making me second guess myself.
That.
But
You know,
I have hope for you.
appearances are a big thing in today's world.
So when I got my hair cut or permed one time, it was at the Beauty Nook in Mondovi. Shout out to you gals. And I said something about the whole mullet or whatever, and she goes, you know, back in the day, it wasn't called a mullet. She said it was just keep it a little long in the back. People would come in and say, want the sides and top cut, keep it long in the back. So now
The Joe Dirt.
Where'd the history of the mullet come from?
I don't know. Should we Google it? Do you
I
have
feel
a
like
phone?
we should. Yeah.
Check it out. So now, what if it was a subtle mullet?
I think you could pull that off.
So do you remember when before I cut my hair the last time? It was a subtle mullet
Well, I mean, even now it's kind of subtle. It's not.
with a hat on.
Yeah.
With it off, not so much.
Yeah, I think it's hard in the sales setting because I think you overthink it sometimes. Like, you want your appearance to be presentable
care what
and
people
professional.
think.
To an extent, I think, when people are looking to you for answers in a professional setting, yeah, I mean, if I was a technician or something like that where I didn't have to be, well, Abe's still in front of customers, but
he's the fixer.
Early
he's the
70s.
mechanic.
yeah. I mean, you almost
70s.
expect a mechanic to have a mullet. I mean, when they walk in with their
It's more
tools and you see a
trustworthy.
guy with a mullet, it's like this guy probably knows how to fix a lot of stuff.
Like,
Well,
he is,
I don't think that's what people think. When I think people think this guy either knows what he's doing or has no idea.
like he's either
think
gonna
most
make
days
it.
it's no idea.
I can see it going either way.
He's either gonna mess it up or make it.
Abe,
I feel like-
you got a definition for us?
Yeah. It was first worn by French fashion guru Henry Mollet in the early 70s.
Wow.
Is that from Urban Dictionary or Wikipedia?
No, neither.
So look it up in Urban Dictionary.
That's another path. Okay.
Just give it a try.
But I do see, I'm with Abe quite a bit, and I do see the joy that his haircut brings to many people. And that it
I
relates
feel
back
like
to
that's
our
just
topic.
because you sell it.
I really do.
Most places
I
we
really
go,
do.
it's already
Talked about.
it's already a talked about topic.
It's been
Just like-
presented multiple times
oh yeah.
to customers. They say, well, what's
I
your
don't
tech
think
like?
there's
And
ever
I just
been
say
a-
he has a mullet.
So not only is it helping him, but it's helping you with
Exactly.
a non-work related topic.
It breaks the ice. It makes people kind of laugh because not your average description of a person is going to be their hairstyle. Usually it's like, oh, he's a nice guy. He's from here. This is...
Because maybe I'm saying, okay, our tech, he's going to be coming out. He's kind of a stocky guy with a mustache, kind of limps with his left leg. Or you could just
You have a
say,
limp?
no, he doesn't.
I mean, sometimes.
Or you could just say, the dude's got a mullet. He'll be there in 15.
Dude, I'd say that to customers all the time. They're like, well, who's the tech that's going to be coming out? I say, his name's Abe, and he rocks the mullet. And that's all I say.
And he's going to fix your shit.
And people love it. They eat it up.
So are you going to keep it that length, or are you going to let it grow?
Me? Oh
Yeah.
no, I ain't stopping.
That's kind of what I
That's
think.
for
I'm not
life.
gonna
That's
stop
for
until
life.
I'm not gonna stop until I just cut it off.
Completely
life.
donate it?
No.
You're not going to donate it?
What if they commit a crime with my hair?
Dude, that's
It's not-
real.
It's not a bad...
I mean,
I mean, people will just be like, "Yeah, no, he did it."
That's a
but
valid
if
point,
your
though.
hair or DNA,
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a valid point.
See,
So
You
what-
Watch out for that.
what do people with wigs, when they commit crimes, do they get away with it?
I don't know. I don't think age 72
I mean-
Karen is getting away with too many crimes. Do you think? I don't know.
You floored me, man. You got me thinking. Now that kind
Yeah.
of opened my mind up of, wow.
So that's like, I might just go fucking commit a crime tonight.
It usually goes to a
gonna-
good cause, but still,
Okay, yeah, you're not wrong.
middle of the road.
But that person could commit a crime.
So, Abe, when you walk in, like when you interact with people, even at like a cattle show per se, because that's your passion, like how do you enlighten people or make it not so serious?
At a cattle show? Have you ever been to a cattle show?
I'm going to one with you sometime
Nah.
this summer.
Oh yeah.
It's all
what?
serious.
It's nuts.
No, it's not serious.
Yeah. So
I
like,
mean,
really?
The people we go with aren't.
Yeah.
last night I took my girlfriend's phone because she has Facebook, I don't, and I stalked you to try and get a picture
Creep.
to try and get a picture for the thumbnail for this video.
What kind of picture
you know-
do you want?
No. I think we'll just do one off
Oh,
of
no.
here.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God. So anyway, so I was looking through your Facebook and it's all cattle related. It's all cattle show related from what I can see.
Yeah,
But
pretty
like
much.
it looks like you guys are always having fun, but it looks like people kind of feed off of Abe. You know, Abe's the not class clown, the respected class clown, like in a good way.
He's giving off great vibes.
So what's your icebreakers? I mean, do you know people, or are you just social, or
At the cattle show?
yeah?
Well, I know everyone there. In our breed. I mean, it's a small breed.
Sure.
That we show
But
mainly.
other breeds or whatever, you don't go up and introduce yourself or get to talking or say something stupid just to start a conversation.
Well, I mean, when you're wearing Spurs and chaps and
Crocs
a
and
nice
Spurs.
shirt with the frills on it. Of course, you're going to draw
you-
some level of attention.
Do you have the plastic Spurs for your Crocs?
Here, put that on the
I'd
thumbnail.
seen that. It's for those of you watching. It's and listening. It's Abe in a cheetah dress
They bet me I couldn't get into it.
before
I
mullet.
got into it.
Before a mullet. Yeah,
That was 9
skin
years
tight,
ago.
but
Back in the day.
That was, I think it's 9 or 10 years ago.
really,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So Josh Johnson from Wisconsin, how do you interact with people to make things so less serious or more fun? I want to hear it from the master.
Yeah, the master. I don't know, man. Honestly, like, so I'm ADHD like crazy. This podcast was almost called ADHD AF, just because that's me. That's my personality. And if you know me, you know I'm probably going to cross the line because I don't know where to draw the line because I'm trying to be funny. I know my dad's not watching this, but if he ever is, he's going, oh my God, yes. And it's because I'm 34 and I still get to talk before we go into a public place. All right, now we're going to act our age, right?
Doesn't Renee, your wife, gives you that talk in every?
She gave up.
She did.
Yeah.
She tried to break him like a wild horse, but she
No successo.
No.
Not really.
But honestly, like, that's just, I try and talk to people, meet people, and just go up there and say something. And my girlfriend would agree with this. Anytime I try and like, hey, how's it going? So like turn and look the other way, like they never hear me. And it's always this running joke between me and the girlfriend. She's like, there's another person that never even heard you trying to talk to them. But no, I just try and be stupid funny. I mean, like, laugh at me. I don't care. And everybody deals with the demons, I feel like. You know, everybody has their down days and stuff like that. And I'm definitely one of them. But, like, that was always, like, one thing that made me forget about anything bad going on. Was just getting to make people laugh.
Humor.
Even if it was at myself. Like, fuck it. Like, I don't care. If I made somebody else laugh or made somebody else's day, that was fucking icing on the cake for me. And maybe it was just to cover up depression or a bad day. But yeah, I mean, there was this whole thing, and I'm not going to go off on it, but I did this alter ego thing for Mondovi. It's called Butch Flynn. And I dressed up and everything, and some people liked it, and some people were like, who the fuck is this dumbass? And it was pretty uncomfortable at times, but you know, the people that I did make laugh, that was worth everything. You know,
I feel like I need to know.
Hey, know what?
that's where I rode a bull as Butch Flynn.
See? This is Butch.
I was also drunk, but
Yeah, that happens.
in almost every
Makes
video.
more limber.
But we did, like, you know, if you're from Mondovi, when and stuff like that.
Nice.
We did the Oktoberfest video, and just a lot of screaming and yelling and woohoos, and I would interview people, but I just tried to honestly just shed light and make people laugh, and that would just be gold to me.
Humor is a powerful thing.
And that's why I'm like, Seth, when you come in here to work, because
We have fun,
it's
man.
great. It really is.
You actually look forward to those interactions. That's why, you know, Abe and I probably talk 2-3 times a day.
Well, it's if you answer
Oh,
anyway.
yeah. I mean, if I answer.
He's busy
But
with
no,
the
we-
You've
customer.
been
always have
important
good
lately.
times.
You must be either busy with the customer or
Oh,
looking for a
it's-
split
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, for sure.
A what?
Customer
Split bottom.
orientated.
Split bottom. Seth, you got any split bottoms lined up?
No.
Nothing?
He's looking
So,
How about
He's
that
looking
cattle
for the
show
one.
there, Abe?
Seth, I want you to lift up your head a little bit. Look
How
right
about
into that
How about
camera.
that cattle show out there, Abe?
Look right into that camera and say,
We-
my name's Seth Hudala. I'm X amount of years old, and I'm looking for my wife.
We gotta do the.
We gotta mark the date.
So who are you
so
talking
we can see
about?
how long it takes to get one.
so who are you talking about that Abe reminded you of, the announcer? I thought we got to play out that skit where it had a little humor to the podcast.
What's that?
Where you, the guy we got to do the NASCAR calls?
Oh,
Abe's got to do the mouth.
Days
and
of Thunder.
I gotta relay the
You gotta
words
be like,
for him.
and
Come on,
then he'll be. Go ahead. Look right at that camera.
Come on, Abe. You got to pretend like you're talking though. We got to try to line this up. We'll add a little fun twist to it. Coming around corner number 3 here, we got number 87. Looking back here, you got another car 44's on him. Car 44's on him. He's coming around here. Let's see if we can get a. Oh, there's another one heading up here. That's 33 right there. Oh my God, Josh, you're right. That is Abe. You.
Dude, so literally, you were mouthing it, and I thought it was you.
Abe, you have a future in that. You just look the part.
So we have a new job for both you guys. You are the face, and you are the ad-libbing.
Abe, we
ad-libbing, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what ad-libbing is?
I will talk for you, Abe. You're going to get in a lot less trouble if I do the talking for you, Abe. You can still do your gestures, but if I do the talking.
Like right now, laugh.
Things are going to improve for you.
Laugh.
Good. You just picture him on a tractor. You just picture him on a tractor loading some bales.
Hi, Fred. How's it going over there? We got number 42 coming in right. Hey, that
They got a certain type of farm talk over in Maiden Rock, dude. So when they're passing on yeah, nice load of bale you got there, Bill.
Jesus Christ, Bill! I thought I was never gonna get done, and this third crop's really kicking my ass. I don't know about fourth crop. What we're gonna do?
Abe actually had a pretty scary incident with the tractor here as of late.
Really?
Yeah. He was rear-ended by a motorist.
Was it his wife?
He almost dislocated his
Are you
mullet, I
shitting
believe,
me?
wasn't it? Something.
Your melon? You
My mullet.
No, his mullet.
I'm gonna punch you in the mullet.
His
if you don't
mullet was
knock it
hanging to the left a little bit that next week.
It was.
He had a mullet brace.
It was drooping.
Did you really get in an accident?
Yeah.
What? Tell us about it. Tell me.
Abe, didn't you say that before the guy made impact with the trailer, you heard "Let Her Eat" or something like that?
Oh, we got the guy right here.
It was Satu Doll.
You for real were in an accident?
Yeah.
When?
Oh, mid-December.
Was that before I met you?
No.
Sorry.
No,
You just never
I've always
missed-
looked this way. What's that supposed to mean?
You just never.
Easy guy.
You just never like missed a day at work, or no. So what
It was
happened?
on,
Just run through.
Abe took it
Saturday?
like a champ.
Like
The
most
guy was going 40, 45, 50.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
chopper
He was
box?
going.
No, December.
it
What
was
were we
just-
doing?
I was pulling the feeder rack from one farm to the other, and he hit me hit the feeder rack,
That's
and
fucking scary.
shot it up off and went through the back window of the tractor and smashed
Oh, you were
the seat.
you were in a cab tractor.
Yeah.
I was
Another
just
reason
picturing
why
like
you can't
a,
take life so seriously.
It was
like a 4210 or something.
4230. It was
42. Sorry about that, Dale.
goddamn 4230.
Hey, mouth for him. Jesus Christ.
What are we? What are we talking
messed it
about?
up.
That 4230
No, the first thing that Abe said was he's like, "You bent my hay rack."
No, he did.
Son of a bitch.
We the whole road was snow. Otherwise, it would have been not good at all. But he should have been able to stop it.
So did it like spin you out? And
No, just pushed 150
pushed?
yards.
What was he driving? Car, truck, automobile,
Yeah,
bicycle,
truck.
big truck,
Three-quarter ton.
3/4 ton,
Cummins.
3/4 ton coming cheese truck.
Went home, called his wife. Got
He's
coolant,
like,
got
"Why had that
drove
happen?"
it home.
You know when you're running on pure adrenaline, you're like, I got this. I'm gonna be right home today. Don't you worry, I got all the groceries too.
I got oil leaking all over Renee. I'm heading home.
Oh, I had to get the skid loader and pick the feeder rack out of the tractor.
So is this for your farm? Because I know you also help somebody else.
No, the guy I helped.
And you just,
They were gone on vacation.
oh man,
Yeah. So I called him and said, hey,
sorry.
got bad news. Just got piled into. He's like, okay.
But you were all right? Did you go to the hospital?
No.
No, look at this guy.
The
He's just
cop,
made
the
out
like
cop
a brick.
asked me if I needed to go to the hospital, and I told him I had too many cattle to feed.
That's
too many
and he-
cattle to feed. I can't come out right now. I know you want me to go to the hospital, but I can't come out right now. I'm really busy feeding cattle.
I was busy.
That is the
All right, I'll
definition
stop.
of a man.
I'll stop.
To take a hit like that and just be like,
Get him away from me, police officer. I gotta feed these cattle. I ain't got time for the ambulance.
Sir, half your scalp is hanging off your head. You're bleeding everywhere.
He's
He's like,
literally-
I got 20 cattle left.
He's
to feed."
literally holding his scalp up like, I'm gonna be just fine. You just get on with your day. We don't need to make a big scene.
Last thing he told the cop on his way out was, "Let her eat."
Yeah.
Let him eat. No, let them eat,
Jesus.
because he was going to feed the cattle.
You and the letter E, you're gonna be in your grave one day. going,
I hope it says
Let her
that.
eat.
I hope that's
you're
on my
great.
headstone.
Yeah.
I hope
It
that's
has
on my
to be.
headstone.
I'm saying like,
He let her eat till the day that he died. And credit
And
for
then-
whoever came up with that.
and
saying,
then it
'cause
was
it's brilliant.
And then it would say ... eat.
You could do a lot
Well,
of things with it.
I'd make sure it would happen, but I don't think I'm gonna outlive you.
You never know, Abe.
I don't know.
You keep getting in all these tractor accidents, man. That's bad news.
How many have you been in?
Just one.
Oh, that was 20.
Literally one.
But how many people could say that?
But one is a lot.
You're-
It's one more than zero, I guess.
You should get a license plate, tractor survivor,
There we go.
tractor accident survivor. You know, like, and I can say this because I am a veteran, so I'm not picking fun. But like, you know, you get like the veterans or the EMS or the fire department,
Tractor survivor.
like a green ribbon.
There we go.
A survivor
John Deere.
There's a green tractor.
4230 tractor survivor.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna stop doing that. It's probably annoying as hell. But
We probably have a platform for the next podcast, so we'll just literally zoom in on Abe. I'll
Hey,
stand out of the
that-
picture.
no, that's gonna be the
And then-
thumbnail. This motherfucker survived a
Yeah.
tractor accident.
Surviving tractor accidents with Abe.
What
Fick.
happened when you got kicked out of the jail?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
real topic here is these two guys literally got kicked out of a jail. Am I
That
right?
is-
No bullshit.
Yes.
Yes, that's a true story.
Technically
It
speaking,
was his fault.
Technically speaking, you guys both got kicked out of a jail.
100%.
Okay, so explain.
It was
story
his
time.
fault.
Abe tells the story the best. I'm going to let him run with it.
Are you gonna mouth for him?
You're way behind.
Come on,
So-
he's
Jumped the gun.
lagging.
I don't remember what it was supposed to work. I was working on something. And I went there and it was hot. I think it was like
For your job,
was it- yeah.
right?
Was it-
You're doing your job, okay.
I don't know, June, July. It was middle of
Yeah,
summer.
it was hot.
So they were building a place.
Yes.
Okay.
New
So-
construction.
So it was a new construction
jail.
jail.
Yes.
Yep.
Still jail. Still
Oh,
counts.
100%.
So I started walking in and I thought, I got like halfway there and I thought, I should probably have my hard hat on. But I don't want to walk back.
That's Abe right
Then
there.
Seth walks in.
Without a start
Oh, yeah, no hard hat. And then some gal came over and started ripping us a new one.
She have like a safety vest.
Oh, yeah. By the time we were done, she forgot why she came over there to kick us out and was just standing there bullshitting with us.
But you guys still got kicked out
She did eventually walk us out of there.
Yeah.
for good.
Oh, no.
No, until we got
Till
the
you got
proper
proper-
safety
either come back
PPE.
with, yeah.
But that just goes to show you, though, we made it a fun interaction, even though we were in the wrong and
She forgot.
we
why
were having
there.
so much fun and we had so much good energy around us that she completely forgot why she came to
Yeah.
kick us out of that work area.
And
Which is pretty cool. That's one memory that Abe and I will have for the rest of our lives, that we were literally kicked out of a jail.
I feel like we won that battle.
We're such good citizens that we got kicked out of a jail.
Yeah.
but
You guys are way too good to be in here.
but just because we're trying to be funny or just because whatever, I mean, you still got to be respectful, right? And it
Oh,
shows. And I'm just saying it shows
100%.
that you be
People have a
respectful.
job to do.
Maybe lighten it up, do a little icebreaker. Yeah, I'm sorry. How are you? Blah blah blah.
Being kind is free. You can always be kind to somebody. You never know, and you never know what kind of day somebody's having. Like, you know,
For
some
real.
of these people that Abe and I interact with, they might have just got the worst news of their life, and then here comes Abe and I walking in, and he's talking about his cattle shows, and they're like, "Man, life is pretty good right now."
Yeah. I mean, you guys do that to me. Absolutely. Like, my job is very stressful and challenging, and I could really be going through the ringer. And sometimes I don't get to sit there and talk to you guys because of it. But other times, even if I take 5 minutes and I'm giggling and I'm doing the same, going back through the plant and spreading it on other people too, you know, making them laugh. And
Absolutely.
you guys are gifted. You guys are God's gift.
Abe is.
Never heard that before.
You guys are God's gift.
Abe, just let that soak in a little bit.
I'll take it.
He's just like
I'll take it as a win.
God's gift.
That's a win for sure.
Gets home, babe. Do you know I was God's gift?
Well, I always end our conversations when I talk with Abe. I always say God bless, and he laughs every time.
Probably because I need it.
He needs it.
Yeah, God bless.
We let him know that, but
He sneezes.
we love him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This has been fun, guys.
It's been real.
If the viewers like what they see, we can always do another segment with just Abe and voiceovers, and
What if
Josh
they
and I can take turns.
what if they just comment about how ugly you are?
That's fine too.
We just put a sheet in front of you.
I'm fine
The
with that.
thumbnail is him blacked out.
I'm blurred out just sitting here talking.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. But real quick before we end it, you used to guide for
Yes,
hunting.
sir.
Tell us about that.
It was a great adventure. I got to meet people from all
Well,
across
that's
the
it,
country.
you guys. That's all we got for today.
Back to lane number 4. We got car 86 coming here.
Go low side. Go low side. All right. Anyways, for real, tell us.
Yeah, so I mean, short and sweet. I got to meet people from all across the country and just be outside every day in
That's pretty
the
cool.
world that we love. So
What were you guiding?
whitetail and turkey,
Turkey.
It wasn't
Yes,
like
sir.
What state?
Missouri.
Oh, really? I thought you were out like west.
I was for
Or
a while. I
up
didn't
north.
guide out there, but yeah, I was all over the place. But
Weren't you on a TV show in Alaska one time?
yes, sir.
I bet
Are
he
you
never
serious?
told you that, did he?
Got a lot of bucket list items
What?
crossed off in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the camp that I worked at in Alaska,
Where do you find that?
Chick. It was.
Should we?
It actually was a
feel
good
like-
show. They
Is
just
it on
filmed the
YouTube?
pilot. It was like you can find it on iTunes, I think,
iTunes doesn't even
But we
exist
had a-
anymore, does it?
or well, whatever it's called. I'm an Android guy,
iTunes?
man. I'm an
iTunes?
Android guy.
iTunes.
You're in it.
I'm an Android guy, so I don't know the Apple stuff.
You guys
but
next time sit on the same couch. I'm gonna go sit over there by myself.
That's totally fine. We'll stick together.
I feel like you guys got cooties or something with these Androids. You got an Android for real?
Yeah.
You're a salesman
Absolutely.
and you
I have
rock
an Android
simplicity.
work phone and an Android personal phone.
Jeez. You have an iPhone work phone?
No. I have an Android
Android.
work phone and an Android personal phone
I
by
didn't
choice.
even know that.
It's great. But yeah, anyway,
gross.
Alaska is always a huge
What show were you on?
attraction to people. So they filmed Guiding Alaska was called the Travel Channel aired it. I think
Really?
they did 8 episodes on the Travel Channel.
You probably
it didn't
find
really
on
go.
YouTube.
Yeah, I don't even know where you find it.
I know a guy that can find it.
Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah, but it was fun. I mean, they filmed 8 episodes, and you got to meet the crew. Some of the people, the directors there, had worked with like Duck Dynasty and,
Really?
and other people. So to see how they did things, the cameras, just how everything was kind of laid out was fun. But it didn't take off. But it's a bucket list thing. You can at least say that you were
So
a part
did,
of something.
did you have to like? Was it all 100%? What do you want to call it? Like, or did you have scripts at points? I'm always curious on that. like the lady
were
she
scripted.
works. She
No.
watches Love Is Blind, and she was talking about that last night. Like, I think that's scripted, or no, that's real.
Some of it is.
I think with us it was more organic. It was just kind of them filming our daily operations. I mean,
100%.
anytime like you have a fly-in fishing camp, everything's got to get flown in, unloaded. Anything that goes out's got to get loaded and flown out. So
Could you imagine, like, Seth? They're like filming, and he's like getting out of the plane. trips over the wheel on the.
just goes down.
Gets hit by the propeller. He tries to walk through the front.
First day of
I
filming,
saw-
wipe out, knock out my 2 front teeth.
I saw
I'm
a
fine,
video
guys.
of you.
Oh,
I found it somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
what?
His TV show.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How did you YouTube?
Well, I think.
And what was it called
I
again?
thought you could buy episodes on
Oh, I ain't paying for it.
Apple TV.
I'll just go down
what
the
it
street
is,
to
but
Bootleg Man, and
What was it called?
we're trying to start a reality show with Abe here. We got a lot of big dreams, but
yeah. So basically,
Small
this
dicks.
podcast, we're trying to make it careers. So if you could help us out and like, subscribe, comment. What was it called?
What was it called?
Guiding Alaska.
Guiding Alaska.
I don't know that you can find it on YouTube.
Oh, I
but
can find it.
It's actually called Dick Down in Alaska.
you never know. Could have
Oh,
changed.
look at that. Guiding Alaska TV show.
Let me see.
There it is, Abe.
Where is a picture of Seth Dali?
That's probably not on
Hey,
there.
have you ever
It was my one chance of fame, and it fizzled out real quick.
Yeah.
which
I mean, you're doing better than me. Look what I got.
Hey,
it's
this
on
is
you- it's
something,
on you.
man. This is fun.
Oh, you gotta pay for it.
They're still making money
What did I
off you.
say,
Do you get a cut?
2016.
Yeah. A long time ago.
That's why I still make it.
2016,
I still got a chance at stardom.
dude. Let's get this. Hey, go there and buy that for him, so this guy can quit his full-time job.
We're having fun. At least you could say you did it, you know.
Hey, one more real quick thing, and if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to. But you're also doing like Big Brother, Big Sister program.
Yeah.
And he's always like bullshitting and like you can't believe anything he says. When we're bullshitting.
Yeah.
But this guy, he's like, no, he does this thing and he meets with this boy and I'm like, oh, crazy. We're obviously not gonna say names, but like
It's a great program, man.
and I was like, how long have you done this? Thinking maybe like 8 weeks or something. And you've done it for like 3 years,
Couple years, 2
couple
years, yeah.
years. And it's been
It's
with
a
the
great
same
program.
It's been with the same kid.
Where you are now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So explain.
I mean, I just wanted to be part of something bigger than myself and just get back to the community. And I really like supporting the youth. You know, there's a lot of kids out there that come from tough backgrounds or, you know, just need a mentor to help them
sure.
guide them through life because life is challenging. But, yeah, it's an awesome program. And, I mean, anybody that's interested in giving back or donating their time, I would definitely recommend them to look into it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was super cool. So then you meet with this boy, his family or whatever. Just describe it a little bit, like, because you're telling me about the stuff you guys get to do, and he, like, picks what you guys get to do, and...
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of structure it however you want, but usually it's just once a week, twice a week, whatever you want to do. You just kind of pick random activities and go do different things. But really the whole gist of it is just to spend time and build that relationship, just like we do as friends. You know, I mean, it's just building that relationship and having somebody that you can not only rely on but trust and confide in, and it's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I thought it was cool because then you said he texted you, how was your weekend or something. Like, it gets to be more than just your Tuesday buddy night. Mm-hmm. It's like, he's like, you're like part of his family.
Like family. Just like when I first met Abe. Now, Abe and I are kind of like brothers, you know?
Yeah. And
just
now
like
we're brothers.
We're kind of like brothers, too. I mean, you just build those relationships with people. It's good stuff, man. That's what life's all about.
You learn bad things from Seth, like let her eat and...
Do you tell him that?
I get a lot of sayings that...
What?
I've ingrained a lot of sayings in Abe.
Made his mom mad. With what was it? Was it let her eat or no?
No. I kept saying...
So what are you saying? Let her eat or yeet?
Well, I don't know if it's a soggy... I can't remember what group it was, but that was like they started let her eat or something like that. And I just thought it was so funny. Because they'd just be putting the hammer down on a truck or something. Let her eat! Just found it hilarious, man.
Just something.
Well, Abe and I kind of had our own lingo because we were talking like,
that's what it
just
was.
like a couple old farmers, you know. But you know, then you get saying that stuff, and then you say it to customers and other people, and then they're saying it too, and it
makes it more personable though.
Man, it's all in good fun. At the end of the day,
absolutely. Do you like what you do?
Yeah,
you do. You get to see a lot of people. You can tell that you thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, I think I like people. I think, you know, you can do anything that you want to do, but if you like people and you like building those relationships, it's fun. Every job has its days and its challenges. Like you said, Josh, you work a lot of hours, but Abe works a lot of hours, and then he goes home and works. He goes from chasing parts to chasing cows to chasing kids.
I don't chase cows
soon to be kids.
You don't chase cows anymore?
I don't run after cows anymore.
You just... let her eat.
They'll find the end of the pasture.
I was late to this podcast today because I was putting cows in.
Yep.
Just driving down the road, and these two cars were hustling back these 3 cattle, beef cattle. And
should have brought one home.
I should have. Look what I got there.
Look what I
got there, Susan. We can't have a cow now.
Hey, get over here.
That would be hilarious. Well, honey, look what I got.
Could have been showing quality.
Could have been.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
So what do you do with your beef cattle? Process them, or are they strictly show and then process, or?
No, it's...
I mean...
We raise some steers and stuff, too.
So what do you raise them for, though?
The steers, we process all of them.
They're just strictly for meat?
Mm-hmm.
How many? Thereabouts?
Steers?
Yeah.
It depends on the year.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
So for you and others?
Yeah. Yeah, we sell 'em.
And then you have others besides steers,
Yeah,
which are
heifers.
heifers, yeah. And what do you
Hey,
do with
tell me
them?
one
Back, it
thing.
depends. It depends on the year, which ones we keep and which ones we.
But you don't show the heifers.
Oh yeah.
You do? Mm-hmm. Huh. I thought you only
There's,
showed.
Josh, there's two things Abe taught me. There's showing cattle and there's eating cattle. You got two differences.
There is
Some
a
are for
difference.
showing, some are for eating.
He goes to the restaurant and he's like, "Was this a show cattle or
Yeah.
smells like show cattle?"
Abe's a big advocate for grass-fed beef.
No. Nope. Nada. See? Healthy guy over here. He's going to outlast me.
Wait, you only do grass fed?
Yes.
No, I just like giving Abe
No,
a hard
don't
time.
listen to him.
Because there was a big debate.
You son of a bitch!
There was a big debate about
That was like a
grass-fed.
3-day debate at work.
I wasn't even involved.
They
in it. I
stopped
just got
talking to
drug
each
into
other.
it.
Seth tried to call me again. I'm not going to answer it. He's into grass fed beef.
No, you got roped into it.
Oh,
So
I
what?
did.
You
I didn't
were
even
into
start
grass
it,
fed,
man. No. I fed
Jokingly?
into it because I knew Abe got involved and I wanted
and
to
you're
just.
not into grass fed, right?
I've just never- I've never
bulk
met-
them out. You bulk them
Yes.
up on protein and corn.
Hay and corn.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not anti, but that's not what you do, right?
Well, correct.
yeah. Did you
yes.
know that I have a cattle company?
Do you really?
Yeah. It's called All Hat No Cattle Company.
Nice.
It's going big.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all by myself apparently because I
Have
got
you-
no cattle.
Have you heard of the company Zeus Hudafic?
No.
Look into it sometime.
Is that you?
No, just look into it.
Because you said
sometime.
who to fick.
No, it's just irrelevant.
And I thought your last name's Fuck or Fick. Who to
Yeah.
Fick? Who to fuck?
No, just look into it sometime.
But
Everyone, all the viewers, everyone, yeah.
be on the lookout for Farm Dust. Cologne
Farm
fragrances
Dust.
by an exclusive line of fragrances. by Abe.
You can't
Abe
sell the
Fed.
product before we have the product.
Flagwins.
We're testing the market.
This is
Abe.
like
Boy,
this
oh
is-
boy.
This is like selling lifts 3 years from now down the road. Like this.
exactly.
Flagwins.
When is it going to be available?
never-
2 years.
Never.
We're 6 months into research and development. We
We're
got
still in
nothing.
We're still in the trial phases.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, boys?
Not that I can think of, buddy. Oh, I do have one thing.
Oh boy.
Let her eat.
On behalf of Josh and all of our active and retired veterans, thank you for your service, buddy.
You betcha.
You guys make it possible for us to get up and live in this beautiful
Yeah.
country every day. So we love you
Yeah.
and everybody else, man.
Absolutely grateful for everybody who served. That's a good ending thing. Every podcast.
Yeah. We got to recognize the men and women of our armed forces and,
And we fucked
service.
around a lot, but we're dead ass serious
Absolutely.
right now. Been through it, and you know those that don't physically show it, they still go through a lot.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely on the daily. It's a daily thing. So, thank you to everybody. All right. Without further ado, thanks guys.